Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to explore the absolutely beautiful and moving conclusion to Selma Lagerlof's masterpiece, The Rattrap. This is the big question the story really asks us, and by the end of this explainer, I think we'll have a pretty powerful answer. So let's get right into it.
Okay, so picture this. The Iron Master and his daughter, Edla, are on their way back from church. But the mood is, well, it's incredibly tense. They left their mysterious guest all alone in the house, and they're about to find out exactly who he is. And then, bam, they hear this news at church. The description of the thief, it matches their guest perfectly. The realization just washes over them. They've let a thief into their home on Christmas Day and left him all alone with their valuables. You can just feel the tension go through the roof.
Oof. You can practically hear the sarcasm dripping from the Iron Master's voice, can't you? He's pretty much screaming, "I told you so," at his daughter. And poor Edla, she's just crushed. It feels like her big act of compassion was just a huge, terrible mistake.
So as they're rushing home, their minds must be racing. The Iron Master's probably already counting his missing silver spoons. Every second is just filled with that awful dread of being betrayed. But, and this is a huge but, what they find when they get back is not at all what they're expecting. This is the moment the whole story pivots, moving away from just a simple crime story to something a whole lot deeper.
So when they get there, the valet tells them, yeah, the stranger left. But, far from stealing anything, he actually left something behind. A little package, a Christmas gift, specifically for Edla. So Edla opens this gift, and the book says it's so poorly wrapped that you can see what's inside right away. But, of course, it's not the wrapping paper that matters here. It's what it represents. Inside, there are three things. A tiny rat trap, those 3 wrinkled 30-kroner notes that he'd stolen from the old crofter, and a letter. The money is there. He's actually returning what he stole.
Now, why does she cry out with joy? Think about it. This is the proof. Her huge gamble on compassion, her belief that there was some good inside this man, it's been completely validated. She was right.
And that letter, written in big, jagged handwriting, this is the real heart of the story's message. It's in this letter that we finally get to see the transformation that happened inside the peddler.
He starts by just acknowledging how incredibly kind she was. He says, "You treated me like a captain." He knew he wasn't one, but she treated him with this dignity he felt he absolutely didn't deserve. And that, right there, changed everything for him.
I mean, what a powerful idea. When you treat someone with dignity, when you see the best in them, they often rise to meet that expectation. Her kindness literally inspired him to become the honorable person she saw in him.
And look at this. He calls himself a thief. He's not making excuses. He's owning it. But his main concern isn't even for himself. It's that his actions might bring shame on Edla for being kind to him.
This is his first real act of redemption. It's not enough to just leave the money behind. He wants to truly make it right. He's taking a real, concrete step to fix the wrong he did.
And the way he ends the letter is just brilliant. He connects his own personal journey right back to his big theory about the world being one giant rat trap.
Remember how he saw the whole world as a trap, just offering bait to catch people? Well, he finally realizes that he himself got caught. The 30 kroner was the bait, and the moment he stole it, the trap snapped shut on him. He actually calls himself a rat who was saved. He was completely trapped by what he did, but Edla's kindness raised him to captain. It elevated him and gave him the strength he needed to break free from that trap. This really lays out his whole transformation perfectly, doesn't it? Being treated with respect didn't just make him feel good for a day, it gave him the power to clear his own conscience and choose a totally different path. And that signature, that's the final proof. By signing with the name she gave him, he's fully stepping into this new, dignified identity. The old, cynical peddler is gone. In his place stands Captain von Stahl. So, in the end, it's not even a contest. The Iron Master's suspicion was completely wrong, and Edla's compassion, it didn't just win, it was transformative. And this is the crucial point, right? The peddler wasn't just saved from going to prison, he was saved from something much worse. The prison of his own cynicism and hopelessness. He was truly given a second chance at life.
This is really the ultimate takeaway from The Rattrap. It's such a profound reminder that our actions, our choice to show a little compassion and dignity to others, can have an impact so much greater than we could ever imagine. And on that powerful message of hope, we'll end today's explainer.
Thanks so much for joining me.